You're going to love making Backyard Nights cookies. These are the cookies you need to make, and then these are the colors that you're going to need to make all of the different designs. We're going to start first with making our crescent moon. Go ahead, it looks like a smile you're making, then fill it in. And while the white is still wet, you can clean it up with a toothpick. You're going to add in your yellow dots, which I think look like stars. Now making your fire pit, which is using the ice cream cutter, cutting off the bottom before you bake it. You're going to add in the yellow. Then make a strip of red, and with a toothpick, bring up the red to make a flame. Let all of this dry. When it's dry, you're going to add in your wooden logs. And if you have some white, go ahead and make some dots there. And with a toothpick, bring that white up to give it some definition. Let it dry. Now we're on to the ice cream cone. And here you're going to make the cone with some brown and fill it in. Go ahead and let that dry. When that's all dry, fill in the soft serve with some white. Clean it up with a toothpick and let that dry. Then you're going to swirl on top and make your crisscross to give the cone definition. Then make some swirls when your white is dry. Actually, they look like J's. If you can see, makes it a little bit easier to make. Let those dry. Now we're on to our sleeping bag, and we're going to fill in the bottom portion with red and add some white dots. Actually, you can make your sleeping bag any color. Now we're going to give the sleeping bag some definition by first adding in just some swirls here, which you'll never see. We're going to let that dry. And while that's drying, we're going to add in our yellow pillow and let all of this dry. Now we're going to fill in that top here and see how it gives the sleeping bag some definition and some lift. When the pillow is dry, you're going to make your little stuffed bear. With your brown, make a little round circle for the head, make some arms, a little circle for the tummy, then two little legs, and then 2 little ears on top. Very, very small little dots there. And you can take a toothpick and clean that up by just making some swirls. And there you have your adorable sleeping bag. Go ahead and let that dry. Now we're on to our popcorn. Now first you want to make the white lines and the top of the popcorn and let that dry. Then you're going to add in your red lines and then add in some little swirls of yellow, which look like popcorn, in the popcorn bucket, and let that dry. Then you're going to add another little dots on top of the popcorn and at the bottom. And there you have it, your backyard nights. Have fun.